Hey, Mom. So this is how blockchain works. You remember when Grandma used to keep her ledger for her checkbook, and she would write everything down and the charges and how much was left. And then at the end of the month, when she got her bank statement, she would verify that the total in her ledger was the same as what the bank had. And if there was any discrepancies, she would go to the bank. She would figure out what she had done wrong in her ledger to compare with the with what the bank had, and that way everything was fully resolved, and she knew what she had and that she had taken good care of it. So what a blockchain does is it takes all that information, all that transaction information, and it puts it down into one place. And instead of having a bank be the way that it's trusted, is that information is publicly available. Now, not your balance, but the transactions itself. They don't know that it's you because you have a code name, let's say, and only you have the private part of that code name. So you are still kept separate from what's public. So they don't know that the transactions are yours. They just know that transactions are true. That's what's in a block is, for example, in Bitcoin, it's that transaction data is what's in the block. The way the blocks are connected is, say you've got a password and you add that password to the end of all of your transactions. Once the block is created, it's connected to the next by taking all of that transaction data and the password and combining it into one piece of data, say 24 or 36 characters. And that 24 or 36 characters is added to the next block. That's how they're connected. That's the chain. So that at the top of every block is the previous block's code. The way that this is immutable is because everyone can see the transactions. So if you wanted to go back and change a transaction, that would change the code at the top of the block, but it would also be visible to every other person so that they would know that something had been changed. The code would change and the transaction in the previous block would change. That's why it's safe, because everyone wants this to be trustworthy. So if something in the past changes, they know someone is working and in an untrustworthy way and they can fix it. It's about consensus. So if 99 out of 100 people say that it's this way, the block is going to go forward that way. It's not going to go with the one person. Does that make sense?